For over 35 years, Skater Powerboats has built the best and the fastest catamarans in the world. On the way to Skaterfest, Powerboat Nation just had to stop by Douglas, Michigan and talk with Peter.
Skaters are truly one of a kind. Everyone is a unique boat. They are copies of nothing. Everything is made here original. Everything's from original tooling, original designs. We've been building catamarans longer than anyone. How should I say, never really copied anybody else's design per se. So any mistake we made, we learned from it. What my goal is when we design a boat is obviously because of the compromises you have to make to build a boat that's good for today's buyer, is you got to combine a whole bunch of features in a boat. You want good top speed. That's important, obviously, because you're buying a cat. But that boat has to be user-friendly at 20 miles an hour. It's got to be user-friendly at 60, at 80, at 100, 120, 140, and so on and so forth. And, you know, today's boater, he wants to bring his friends out. He wants to carry a lot of fuel and a lot of weight, and he does not want to sacrifice performance. And it's got to be easy to drive, because a lot of cases, guys are going out and they're letting their wives drive while they throttle, which makes it a lot more enjoyable. I think the family fun aspect of it is way better if you can do something like that. It's way more enjoyable if you're raising your family and you want your 14-year-old son or daughter to drive while you throttle. You can do that in a cat, and it's a lot more fun doing that. And then the other people have a great time in the boat, not just you. So the boat is obviously, it's a destination boat. You can leave Fort Lauderdale or wherever, and if you want to go up to Daytona Beach, you got the range to do it. You don't have to stop 3 times for fuel. And I think that's very, very important in a boat. And the fact that conditions are not always ideal out on the lake, so you need that deep tunnel to be able to handle the rougher water. Just by stretching and stretching and stretching a small cat and getting the length doesn't do anything for rough water handling. All it makes it is a nose diver and a tunnel pounder. So that's why you've got to start with when you're considering a length of a boat, you got to consider what is the expectation of a customer in a 42-foot boat. Should be able to go out there in 3 to 4 footers and be comfortable? Yes. So you can't just take your 32 footer and stretch it to 40 feet. It's not going to work. It'll run, but it's not going to be what that customer's expectation should be. So that's why it's important. You can't just keep stretching and stretching and stretching. You've got to actually change a lot of other things. Even the angle of attack changes depending on the size of the boat.
Right.
So, and again, we've learned that because we've actually done it. We have created the boats. We have built them from scratch. We're not out there measuring somebody else's boat and trying to copy it and get as close as we possibly can. We actually understand why a boat does what it does.